And here's a fun routine I'm throwing in with Liberty's collectors, as well as a cool standalone piece. So I want to show you a cool bonus trick I'm attaching to Liberty's collectors, as well as just a cool standalone trick. So what we do is we actually have the cards shuffled. Starts out impromptu, and we have four of a kind named. They can name anyone, and let's say they name the 4 jacks. So we spread the cards and we show, okay, we got the Jack of Spades, okay, we've got the Jack of Diamonds. Diamonds is usually referred to as women's best friend. I still don't know why. And then continuing, we got the Jack of Hearts, and then the Jack of Clubs, okay? And so we got those 4 jacks. And so we can wait just a moment, or we can actually produce them. But let's say we just wait just a moment, and believe it or not, we can actually produce all 4 jacks just like that. Crazy, right? And they can see no other jacks in there. Spectator can really examine it. So what we're going to do is we are going to... hold on, what was that, jacks? Okay. They don't want to be... to find selected cards on top. They want to be on bottom. They want to enjoy the ride. Oh, you gotta love the innuendo. Anyways, we set the cards right here on the bottom of the deck. Okay, and this may sound odd, but they will be helpful in just a bit. The jacks are just right there. And we're going to have 3 cards selected. So they're going, oh yeah, we see that, and then they're noting it, and then, okay, the 3 cards are selected, and jacks are understanding the cards. So you got the cards, I'm not looking at them, okay, and they are these cards. Hopefully you can see them. And so now we'll have the cards returned at 3 different spots, and I want to be absolutely fair as we do this, so we can actually showcase this like so. So you can actually see the cards, and I'll show them individually as we go across. So 1, okay, the second one right here. Again, the jacks are reversed, so everything's natural here. So that's the second one. And then the third one, we can showcase it. That is the third one. Okay. And then we've got the 4 jacks. Now the 4 jacks are going to do something amazing. They've been holding out, believe it or not, 1 card each. They've been so quick. They're so quick. They have actually trapped 1 card between each of them, believe it or not. And the rest of the cards may be shown, they may be examined, and believe it or not, in between these jacks are 3 cards. Now they could be any 3 cards, but these jacks are very perceptive. And I believe they got the 4 diamonds, they've got the 10 diamonds, they've got the 8 of clubs, and that is an interesting collector's routine. Alright, thank you. So I hope you enjoyed this little bonus collector's routine, and going into it, it's just a really odd, interesting thing that I use to replace the aces and just produce them out. It's just really interesting. So I will credit Kotsia. I will credit for like the force thing, but I'm doing it multiple times, so it's like my own technique. I forget the name of what I called it. But it's just an interesting idea that you could just produce cards in between the jacks. So you will need to know how to Roadrunner cull for this effect to work. So they name any 4 of a kind, and we Roadrunner cull it to the top of the deck. Okay, so that's how you start off. And also I might as well, if you have gotten this far in the video, definitely give a like and hit the subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. So we cull the jacks to the top, or I'll just do it just for the sake of argument. We'll do it like this. We show the jack, so we show Jack of Clubs, Jack of Hearts. Okay, we cull this one out. Cull the Jack of Diamonds out. That's the 3rd one. 4th one, we culled it, square it on top. We've shown everything to be as fair as we can. We just wait a moment, and then we can deal off and show all 4 jacks. Really, really amazing. You get to show the cards, fan them out, show everything's fair. They're like, no way, the jacks just came to the top, that's crazy. So then we hear the jacks, and then we just mention whatever kind of way you want to present it. The jacks, for whatever reason, go on the bottom deck. The jacks want to be on bottom. You know, you could go there, whatever you want to say. Or the jacks want to lay low for this trick, and they'll be on bottom. Okay? whatever you want to use. And you could be appropriate for the context, whichever it is. So then, knowing they're on bottom, there are 3 cards that can be selected by either dribble or card spread. Let's just say card spread. 1, 2, 3 people take cards. They're shown. Okay, and you can say, oh yeah, the jacks can see them, they understand them, or whatever, jokingly. But you don't want the spectators to hold it. I mean, it's a risky statement as well, because the spectators can hold back and say, what were the cards? I don't know, but the jacks know. And so just be careful with that line. I'm saying, be mindful, as Kofi would say. So I showed the 3 selections. In this case, it's a king, 6, and 3. Okay, and then we place the cards back, getting ready to cull the cards again. So we show them, and again, since the cards are reversed and you openly make it obvious that the jacks are reversed, it's not so weird that the cards are shown. The 4 cards are shown. A back is shown. Reversed is not the weirdest thing. So they see the cards, and I say I'm going to put them back, lose them inside the pack. I pull one back, I cull it, pull it back into there, cull it, pull it back into there, cull it. Now this is where it gets interesting for the collector's part. I then push down to the 4 jacks, and then what I do is I clip one of the jacks, and then I push off one of the selections, the very foremost one. I push it off right here, try to get it underneath the jack, and then I use my fingers to seemingly pull it out from nowhere and up jog it. Now you want to make sure this card is above the cull cards right below. So the cull cards right below. You clip it, and then you can push another jack underneath, and use the same process of pushing. It takes practice, and it's kind of knacky, but it's kind of interesting just to do this move. The culling production, I don't know. Anyways, I'm trying to think of a name for it. We push out one of the cards, just one. We could cull the other one back. Okay, we're only doing this with 2 in this case, so we only need 1. And we can fix it before the card's produced. So 1 comes out, boom, and it seemingly comes out of nowhere, which kind of gives it that cool look. Push off another jack after we clipped it, okay, and then use your fingers and pull that last selection out. So it seems like they just came out of nowhere, which is kind of true, they kind of did, and you just produce the cards. So again, if I may, I'm going to go back. We've got the jacks on bottom. Show the cards again, right here, right here, right here. Again, we make it obvious jacks on bottom, so it's fine they're like this. We put the cards in different spots in the pack. Cull, comes down. Cull, comes down. Cull. Again, if you're interested in culling, I have some material on it. You can type in Culling Evolving Magic. Or rather, if you want the full culling experience, check out Quality of King Lot's Roadrunner Cull DVD. Not sponsored. Just really appreciate the guy. And then we push down to the last 4 jacks. We push off the first jack. Clip it with the 3 cards. Pull one out. Okay, we work on pulling one out, and we can usually adjust. And people think the discrepancy of, like, if you pulled out 2 cards quickly, it'll still kind of look like 1 because of all the cards right here. And you can just adjust. You go 1. Okay? And it takes, again, practice. It's hard to do in slow motion, but eventually you just get it. And that is 1. Up jog it. And we are right here. Okay? That's the first one. Clip it. Push another jack underneath the cull cards. So it looks like so. And then we push another one of the cull cards underneath to square with the jacks. Then push it up and out. They see it. Then you push off another jack. Same thing. Clip it with the cull card. Pull it out. Pull up. And then we... and that's from the bottom view, so I can show you what it looks like. Okay? And then from there, we can then use our fingers to push off all 4 jacks, so all 4 jacks can be in display, like so. Set the cards down. Then I show the jacks have actually trapped 3 cards. Pull out the 3 cards. You can set the jacks down on the deck. You can set them down right here. And the 3 cards they have trapped are, turn over the first card on the left. You show the first selection, 6 of spades. Turn over the second selection on the top, or the back of this case, King of Hearts. And then you show the last one towards yourself, the 1, 2, 3 selections, in case you aren't able to look at the face of the card. But if you want to, you could actually do this humorously. And the 3 of Hearts. And then you got this image of them you showing the selection. You built it on up. You scaled it, produced it, everything nicely. And you got this image right here of the last card and your face. Something they remember, which is quite beautiful. And then boom. And then you've shown all 3 cards. And then square everything up and it's clean. You're clean after all that, which is really, really cool. Through using the cold technique, there's nothing to clean up. And it's over. You have shown the jacks. The jacks helped. They trapped 4 cards. They show it. And it really is the selections. And it's amazing. And then it happens so fast, the spectators are really, really amazed. So, this again is a bonus I'm throwing in with Liberty's Collectors. I'll just put Liberty's Collectors in a bonus. It'll be one on its own. I'm just calling it an interesting collector trick. I think that's what I'll call it, an interesting collector trick. So it could be on its own so people can check it out. It's an interesting one, and it helps people practice the Cole and how far I've taken it if you are in intermediate to advanced level. Great move, love it to death. And with that said, I think this video is worth a like, in my opinion. If you agree, give this video a like. Definitely subscribe for more magical content. And if you haven't checked out this video or this video yet, definitely check them out. And I'll see you in the next one.